Welcome back to my channel where we dive into the eerie and unexplained. If you're a fan of spine-chilling true stories and spooky happenings, you're in the right place. Today, I've got a holiday story that's as unsettling as it is bizarre. Have you ever heard of holiday lights that seem to have a mind of their own? Most of us associate Christmas lights with joy and warmth, but for one family, they became a source of terror. This is the story of the Carter family, who experienced something truly unexplainable during what was supposed to be the happiest time of the year. The Carter family, Mark, his wife Ellen, and their 10-year-old daughter Lily, loved Christmas. Every year, their suburban home in Maine turned into a winter wonderland. They were known for their elaborate holiday displays, glowing reindeer, a life-sized Santa on the lawn, and hundreds of twinkling lights strung across every surface. Their house, a charming colonial built in the early 1900s, had a history of being the neighborhood's Christmas centerpiece. Yet, it also had a darker past. Decades ago, a fire had claimed the lives of its previous occupants on Christmas Eve. While the Carters knew of the tragedy, they never paid it much mind. After all, the house had been renovated and restored to its former glory. This year, Mark had purchased a new set of synchronized holiday lights, state-of-the-art LED strings that played music and flashed in perfect harmony. He spent hours meticulously arranging them on the house and trees, eager to create a dazzling display. But these lights would soon reveal a sinister side. It started small. On the first night the lights were switched on, Ellen noticed them flickering but not in the programmed patterns. Instead, they seemed random, erratic, almost deliberate. Mark brushed it off as a glitch, but then the lights began to change colors on their own, forming patterns that looked like words. Ellen swore she saw the phrase "get out" flash across the roofline, but Mark laughed it off, blaming her overactive imagination. Soon the occurrences escalated. The lights would switch on in the middle of the night, pulsating in a rhythm that resembled Morse code. One night, Lily screamed from her bedroom, claiming the lights outside her window were forming the shape of a face, a grotesque, leering grin. The family's attempts to fix the lights only made things worse. Mark replaced the control box and even bought a new set of lights, but the strange behavior persisted. Worse, the lights began to invade their dreams. Each family member described nightmares of fiery Christmas trees and shadowy figures lurking among the decorations. Desperate for answers, the Carters called an electrician, who found no issues with the wiring. "It's all in perfect condition," he said, baffled. Mark even brought in a tech-savvy friend to inspect the lights. "These aren't malfunctions," his friend whispered after hours of testing. "It's like something is controlling them." Ellen began researching the house's history and uncovered chilling details. The family who had perished in the fire years ago had also been known for their extravagant Christmas displays. Some neighbors claimed to have seen ghostly lights flickering in the burned-out shell of the house for months after the tragedy. A neighbor, an elderly woman named Mrs. Whitaker, offered the final piece of the puzzle. "The father of that family was obsessed with Christmas," she said. "He used to say the lights were the spirit of the season. But after the fire, some believed they became something else entirely." The Carters eventually decided to take down their holiday decorations, but even without the lights, the house never felt the same. They moved out the following year, unable to shake the feeling of being watched. To this day, no one can explain what happened with those lights. Was it a technical glitch, a series of coincidences, or something far more sinister? One thing is certain: the Carters' story has left an indelible mark on everyone who's heard it. What do you think? Could the lights have been haunted, or was it all just a strange coincidence? If you've ever experienced something unexplainable during the holiday season, let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more true stories, share this video with someone who loves a good scare, and stay tuned for our next chilling tale.